What's up, you guys? It's your boy Zombie Master 626, and we are back at it. And today we're just having the camera face the mat. This new mat that I created. Yeah, did it through Amazon and stuff, and it was actually like less than 20 something bucks. So at that point, I was just like, you know what? I want to do it. Like, I want a mat for my channel and everything like that. So this is what I'll be taking with me to my locals from now on, and be using it for my videos. But all right, let's do a quick shuffle real quick. We're going to do a shuffle like this first, see what our outcome is. Do a cut. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. This is the Bystial Horus Resonator deck that I've been working on, that I showed you guys the deck profile of. Alright, so here we go. We can go with, start off with King Sark. I'm going to pitch Protection. We will go for throwing Happy in there. Then we will pitch Vision, send Mseti, and then since Vision was sent to grave, get a Crimson Gaia. So this way we can go with a few choices that we can do here. So off the bat, we're gonna go with bring Mseti first. Then we're gonna, oh no, before we do that, get Crimson Gaia, bring Vision back to hand. Keep this revealed for you guys so you know what we have. And then we're going to bring back Mseti first in case they're running Bystials or something. And then we'll bring back Protection. And then we have Horus. Alright. So now since we have these three on the field, we can special summon Vision since it's level 5 or higher dark monster. So first off, we will go with starting with synchroing those two for Baron, and then we will overlay these two for Photon. You go Photon or you go Hope, either way. One's a suck up for spells and negate the first spell, suck it up. Either way, but right here we could end on this because if they even tried to nib us at any of them, we just negate it. We have a pop on the field and a negate and destroy. We have just a monster negate right here. So we got some things going on. So at that point we could pass it. And then they're just like, well, most of the time, after you have 2 full negates, an effect failure, and if by some chance they go through it and you nib them, they usually give up. But let's just see what the next card be. Canopic Protector. Ooh. So at this point, activate Baron de Fleur, pop 1. And if we wanted to, we could set Canopic Protector. Because I'm telling you guys, this card in your grave, because I mean, automatically we can go, keep this in hand for right now. Bring back Mseti with King Sark. Activate Crimson Gaia, bring this back to hand. Let's special summon this again. And where could we go? We can go with let's just say that we go Chaos Angel. Alright. So at this point, since it was made with darks, monsters I control cannot be destroyed by battle. At this point, we're like set up on that. And even if we didn't even want to do that, let's just say we didn't want to go with these, right? We didn't want to go with these or anything. We have this, we have this. We don't even have this yet. We're just going to keep it like this where we had it before on the first turn. We could literally send Vision off again. And just go with Duamatef. Bring Duamatef back. Alright, so far what we have is one of the best boards that I usually kind of try to always keep it on, in a way. Like, start off first turn like this, because at this point I can't bring any of them back, and most people always want to pop something. So most people usually make the mistake and pop Mseti because they don't want their card to be sent to the graveyard. So then at that point they allow me to draw 4 and pick 2 out of my graveyard. So if we let's say they do pop the M set, right? We'll go with that. Shuffle, offer to let them cut, they cut. So at that point, we have to draw for each different named card that's on there. Look, Canopy Protector back, Scarlet Security, and we'll go with the Emperor. All right, that's just from that. And then if we want to, boom, we got a hand that's full of 7 right there. A solid freaking hand. Because what Happy will do is either 2 cards from Banished, 2 cards from Grave, and the best thing about it, it says Banished. It doesn't choose monsters, spells, anything. So you can even choose face down cards for it. Alright? So you get evenly, oh, okay, leave this thing right up there. Boom. You get 2 cards from either Banished or there. Most likely I usually go from my Banished side. But alright, so we got this hand right here. So, our turn starts back up. Congratulations, we draw another Crimson Gaia. So we can go this way. You know what? We'll send the M-Seti just to send the M-Seti. We'll send another M-Seti, because why not, right? Why not? Shuffle, boom, there we go. Bring M-Seti back. And then, like I said, we can, especially some of the vision, go into stuff. Like, I mean, there's multiple choices that you can choose from this point. And, like, you can go from mostly choose your level 8s, your level 10s, like, your rank 8s. So we'll go with... Can't go with Dispatcher, because we need a dragon for that one. But, literally. You got multiple choices. You got Zombie Vampire, you can go. Toss 4. You got a Monster Negate. An Omni Negate. Spell Negate. Oh, wait, not Typhon. Ooh. But this is also helpful later on. Chaos Angel. Number 1 Infection Buzz King for time. But I was also thinking, you know, maybe siding these 2. Mainly for the draw 3, and if there's a monster, and, you know, you're literally burning for time. Because everybody's like, why don't you just use Buzz King instead? So with Buzz King, there is a moment that I had where I went against Fire King, Snake Eyes, and I activated Buzz King. I targeted one of their things, but they popped their own monster, so my target, it all dissolved. So that ended up being one of the draws that I was just like, why? Why did I draw with this? You know what I mean? Like, we went into time and everything, and I was just like, man. But with this, it wouldn't matter if they popped their own monster or not, because literally drawing 3 for detaching 3. Boom. 800. 16. 24. So 2,400 points of damage. Right there. Like, they had nothing in their hand at that point. And for this guy, 2 level 8 monsters. Summon card your opponent... well, you can detach 1 material from this card. I'm sorry. ADHD moment here. You can only special summon Dear Girsu, the Orcus of the Evening Stars, once per turn. You can also exceed summon this card by using an Orcus linked monster you control as material. If a card or cards you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can detach one material from this card instead. If this card is special summoned, you can activate one of the following effects. Send 1 card your opponent controls to the graveyard, or attach one of your banished monsters to this card as material. I mean, if people try to banish my... yeah, I think that would actually be perfect for that one. So I would have to do that. You know what? I think I will add that one in. Because people try to get rid of Happy all the time. Because Happy, he can, like I said, take 2 from Banished, take 2 from the graveyard, add them to the hand, shuffle them back in the deck. Anything that I would want to do. That's why, if anything that they try, most people try to banish Happy. Now, if they're lucky, they'll banish them face down. But if they banish them face up and then I bring this up, just be like, wow, Happy, you've returned. Because on the card, it doesn't say anything about sending them back right after this card is destroyed. So boom, Happy's back in the game. So I could literally, if I wanted to, bring that back. Then we can go into SP Little Knight. Boom. Bring back Happy. But, like I said, these are all just thoughts and everything in my head. I know this is kind of a mess right now. But I'm just showing you what things can be done, could be done, stuff like that. Now let's try another go through. Trying to keep this like as short as possible and stuff like that. We're already at 11 minutes and 12 seconds. So like I said, I'm trying to keep it short. Keep it simple, sweet, to the point. Alright, it's cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so this one actually isn't that bad. So if anything, we go with starting off with Walls of the Imperial Tomb. We'll get our Msetti Spaghetti. Put the Brand of Regain back at the bottom. Go for Crimson Gaia. Get our Vision. Then we're going to pitch Msetti and Vision. So that's going to set off the fact of, one, we get our King Sark and then draw. And then on another thing, we can get our another Crimson Gaia. So we'll go with King Sark. We draw, then we can go for that. Or, depends on what we draw, we can figure out what we want to go for. And I'll show you what I mean. Cut, there we go, boom. Let's see, what have we got? Nibiru. So at this point, I would just go for Dang. Because I was thinking about either going for Scarlet Security or going for Crimson Gaia. Because that's like an extra card in hand. We can get rid of stuff at the same time if we need to. Or we can just try to play some things safe, you know what I'm saying. But sometimes you play too safe, somebody could take over the whole game for you. So we'll go with this way. Well, first, before we activate King Sark, we're going to bring back Glory of Horus. Our Msetti. So at least it's already out on the field. Okay. Then we'll go into this. And we'll pitch that. And then we'll send our happy dude. Because you got to have your happy. Alright. Alright, we're at 1341 on time. Okay, so we'll bring back happy. Go there, set one face down, pass turn. Got Droll and Lockbird and Nib in hand. So most of the time that will usually knock a person out. Because if they can play through Droll and they set up like about 5 monsters or so, if they do, then you go in with your Nib. If it happens. Yes, you're tributing your own monsters and stuff, but at the same time, do you want them to have a board or do you not want them to have a board? You have to pick a lesser board or everything out there. So, okay, so we tribute R2. They got a big token. Yep, cool. They pass on that. All right, perfect. We drew an imperm. Perfect, that's great. Set as a back row. Bring R2 back up. And the best thing about this, we also can activate Crimson Gaia. Bring that back. Depends wherever we go. Since they have that, we can go for a kill in a way. Not a kill, but you know what I mean. Well, you can wreck them. Yeah, we'll do the King's Arc, send in the Vision. And at this point, we could just bring Duamatep. Boom, Duamatep there. Bring it back. Heck, we could have used Walls of the Imperial too, but at the same time, it's just like, you never know. Sometimes you just need to keep one to the side for the Imperm. So then we would just go into battle. First, we'll declare happy, and then send with King's Heart, which is one of the best things to do. Because at that point, you just sent their token. You don't take damage, no nothing. Boom. Attack for 3. Attack for 3. This gains 1,200 for each horse monster on the field, but with different names. No, this one's just for the horse part. For every horse monster on the field. The names part is when you get the draw. Attack for 36. That's game. You won. Just with that alone. That's why most of the time I try to keep them out on the field by themselves. Like, having the Xyz and everything, it's great for when you're in a bind and stuff. But most of the time, I usually just try to bring these babies out. Okay, we're going to do one more. Because I'm not trying to keep you guys too long. I know that the attention span is not always there. It's not. It's okay. I understand. I have ADHD. I get it. It's hard as heck. Alright. Cut. Let's see. Did we do anything else? Is it good? Is it bad? What are we going to do? Let's check it. Well, still, this isn't even that bad. So, okay. Literally. Start off with Special Summon and Fenrir effect. Congratulations. We get another Fenrir to hand. Boom. Upon that, normal summon effect Veiler. Why? Because we can. Go into there. Going with the Scarred. You're like, why the Scarred? Because you guys will understand in time, okay? You will understand. So, we got that. Got these in hand. Crimson Gaia. Activate Gaia effect. So I should go for the Vision. Alright, now we can Special Vision. Level 5 or higher Dark Monster. So we got for these two. And we can go into, if we wanted to, we can choose one or the other. Really doesn't make that much of a difference. Or see, we didn't even have to go in. Well, yeah, because I didn't want to go into Stardust, the Cell Stardust. So we could literally go in for boom. Go in for a Baron. Then we have an RDA. We were like, bro, why? You're going to be ending right there. Yeah, am I going to be ending right there? Possibly. You know what? Sometimes that just be how it be. But also, since I use Vision, I can search for another. So I can literally go with, you know what, we're going to add Scarlet Security. Most of the time you want to get rid of the Red Dragon Archfiend, if it's possible. You want to. Because you don't want to keep it at the end, because at the end it's going to use your negate off the bat. But at the same time, it's not a fully bad thing. So, boom, end phase. That goes in effect, blows everything up. I think that's how it would go in the first turn, because nobody can attack. Destroy all other monsters you control that did not declare an attack this turn. This card must be face up on the field to activate and to resolve this effect. Yep. So, at that point, it would have to negate and it would destroy. But since it was destroyed, by battle or card effect, I can bring one back. So at that point, we'll just bring back Scarred in defense. Because it would be a negate and destroy. So we have that, and we have Scarred still. So at that point, literally, that's still on my turn. Past turn, they're pretty much open to do what they want to do. Cool. Comes back to me. Draw one. We got Lubellion, so we can go into other stuff as well. And at this point, we just go with first, wipe their whole back row, pitch Lubellion. So we could bring Maggie to the hand. So we'll banish RDA, bring out Maggie, activate Mag effect, swap out for Lubellion effect. Branded regained, activate Crimson Gaia, get our vision back to hand, special vision, and then we will go with, like, we can either go with Dissipator or we go with Chaos Angel. For me, I want to go with Dissipator. Bring back RDA with his effect. We'll put this there. We still got the effect to pop one on the field. And then we just try to swing for battle, if like, swing for game if possible. Yeah, so like my whole deck can go different ways, depends on what situations that we're stuck with. And then if by chance they got to the end, we would just go, alright, we will go, forget it. We'll just go with these two. Link those two off. We'll go into SP. Or we wouldn't even have to go with that. Oh no, because we have to give up the Baron in one way or another. So, go that way. Boom. So now we can banish one of theirs. Because I made the mistake of before of summoning SP first in the beginning of main phase and then using the effect. So I was just like, oh, well, that's just great for me. And then we have Jury Swarm. So this is kind of what the hand will look like at the end, where you have Ash, Nib, Cashier, Fenrir, stuff like that. And you haven't even touched the Horus side yet. You know what I mean? So the deck can go multiple different ways. I'm not usually the best at this. I'm trying to explain things the best that I can. I know I had my little speed up with speech mess up with that. But yeah. Let me know what you guys think. This is my first one of these, so if I didn't do too terrible, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share my videos around, turn on the notification bell. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. This is your boy Zombie Master 626, and we're signing out. Take it easy, be safe.